Mark! Alright guys, it is 21:36 hours on Wednesday, March 30th. I have already edited the main blog for the day, which is a 3-hour ordeal of drama that is rendering right now. So this is going to go out tomorrow, but I figured I'd take a minute and share with the live stream because you guys would probably be pretty damn excited to see this. So, we're going to do some surgery. Ed, I will need a number 2 Phillips, please. We're going to do some minor surgery on this robot right now in order to potentially make it able to boot. So I'm just getting a good look here at everything.
Usually she pees.
Yeah, sure.
Ah, it's where the hard drive sits. Okay, that's good. Alright, so I got nothing to worry about now. Oh, that'll do lovely, sir. Thank you. Alright, so we're hopping on a live stream. Ed, you're in charge of live stream. Paul, you're in charge of not letting the dog walk on the oil-covered pad.
She's locked out.
Oh, she's locked out of the cage. Okay. It's so hard being that dog.
Really easy.
Alright, so let's open her up. Yeah, just works right around there. This one comes out. Lan Lee thinks they make nice cases. Kuka could teach him a thing or two. Alright.
I like the fact that earlier in the IRC they were telling me that I need to put a microphone in the robot cage.
Didn't we have a microphone in the
It's
room?
the only microphone in the room.
Isn't that where the mic is? Alright. So much schmutz in here. Jesus. Alright, I'm going to move this. It's all like wing nuts and shit.
Don't turn this into Jeff. Last time you touched one of these cabinets.
I don't think the IRC could handle
Fuck, there's
another
no
one.
Ethernet card in here. No. Hey, the cool thing is there is a I think that's an old school AGP card. Let me see the blog camera. What the hell slot is that? Is that AGP? I think it's AGP, but I don't know. Alright, I know this is a 433 celery. So get me an airline over here with a duster. Like a blowgun.
Hey, we got an airline right there.
We have an airline right there! I just need a short hose with a blowgun on the end. We've got air in the cage now. How about that shit? Alright. Alright, I don't have to take that off. I would like to blow this out before everything gets covered in the shmoo. There's a lot of shmoo. I'm just waiting for my blowgun. Okay, those are sight words. I'm waiting for my blowgun. Wish I had a double burger. Help them. We just need a short air hose, like 20-foot air hose and a blowgun, and we're set. Alright, so while we're waiting for that, there's an IDE2 is open. There's only one memory slot with RAM in it.
6 guys to get a hose.
6 guys to get a hose in the air gun. If Batman was here, we'd have been done 20 minutes ago. There's like, I click that and there's a shower of shit. Wish I had a fucking air gun.
Wipe all the dirt off your forehead.
Dirt off my what?
Forehead,
I have dirt on my forehead?
right? All across there.
You know, you got a little thing right here. Right there.
Freckle. That's not going
Yeah,
anywhere.
it's a birthmark. Come on! Go! That's the hose. Where's the blowgun? Okay. Plug it in there. Do not drag the hose across the oil-covered plate.
Wasn't planning on it.
That
Okay.
one.
See, nobody plans on it, and yet that shit happens to me all the time. See that? I'll press the button. If I had a tiny little blowgun. Am I the only one who noticed his voice just went up 3 octaves?
Is there one in BSL?
Oh my.
Pretty sure there's one in BSL.
Casey, you know where there's an air gun.
I know where there's a bottle of air gun.
I just need an air gun.
There we go.
Logan!
Ordeal. It's such a simple thing.
That wasn't just more difficult than it should have been.
Ordeal. That's why I couldn't find one. Crazy.
Logan!
Go blow yourself.
Thank you, sir. If I could blow myself, I'd never leave the house.
He's gonna blow the computer.
Clear! Jesus fuck. Don't breathe that, you'll have kids with flippers. Fuck off, God! That was funny. That was just, Jesus. Alright, we'll do the full blowout tomorrow, but I want to make sure this was clean, because I'm going to reseat things. I'm pretty sure rust dust is bad for a computer. Alright. Now, we go in. I even have my anti-static wrist strap of safety, which is twisted to hell. Smarter than the horse.
Further up your arm so you can see the vein.
Boy, that's a great idea.
Tastes like happiness. I've eaten worse. I'm sure it's when I'm shit-faced and silly, but I've eaten worse. Alright. This card has nothing plugged into the card except on the top, which is actually the Ethernet cable for the robot. This is X805. I am unscrewing the card. Oh, fuck you, you're gonna be in my... I can't... Oh, hey, fuck you! Okay. So I'm like, I can't reach the things because the thing's in my way. But this thing's separate from the other thing, so I can take just this one out. Alright, I've removed that. I'm setting the screws to it up there. And pulling this just up. Just setting it up here. And the whole world's a better place because now I can reach all the screws down here. Which are stripped to hell! Oh my god! This robot has been abused.
Should fit right in.
I'm gonna need a pair of forceps. Alright, I'm taking this card out. I've removed the card entirely. This card is a KCP VGA 2281A-0 card. It is version 2.0-00-109-040. Okay. I am reinserting the card in its original slot as nature intended. Card is in the slot. I'm taking a screw from the unused spot next to it, which is tight as fuck. Ed, can you get me a screwdriver that doesn't suck? Can somebody get me a number 2 Phillips that doesn't suck? This one's kind of shit. I am holding on to the screw and transferring the screw one slot over. Okay, the card is properly seated. The screw is snug without being horrifically, oh those are lovely, horrifically tight. I'm going in and retrieving the original screw. I have the original screw, the head's a little chowdered, so I'm going to set that one aside. Where's the other screwdriver? Is that shown up yet?
Not yet.
Alright. I'm leaving this plug out while I move on to the other 2 cards. This card has X835, which I'm removing, and X836, which I'm removing. Cables are all good and intact. There is no cable plugged into anything else. X840 is open, X801 and X802 are both open. I'm peeling back the viscera. I need a better screwdriver. Where is it?
Where's the VJ?
Nobody went to get a...
VJ did.
There's a big drawer. You, run fast to the... Stop. Run fast to the toolbox and high voltage. There's a drawer full of screwdrivers. Get me a number 2 Phillips. It'll look about like that, okay? My nice Klein. Go get me all of them that look like that. There will probably be a couple. Keep fighting my way in on this one. These screws appear to have been put in by a 300-pound gorilla or somebody with a power driver. We didn't know what the hell they were doing. I'm removing the second card. Second card has connections X836 and 835. This card has a lot of memory on it. PLX Tech chip, 1996 vintage on the chip. It looks just like a bus card of some kind. I am reinserting the card. Card is properly seated.
You can leave it open, son, while they come through.
That's a lot of Phillips. And I'm going to go with you. Bless your heart.
See, that's why I got the one that holds the screw for you.
Card 3. This card is much smaller than all the others. Ooh, and it was in there angry. Hey, it's the Ethernet card. It's a 3COM 920BR05 CT0104. It's a 3C905C-TXM Etherlink 10100 from 2000. And now I will thread this damn gap and find a way to get it fucking hole. It is properly seated. Tyler, can you stand back here, please? I'm going to need you to hold some retraction for me, sir. Give me just a second. Hold this up a little bit. Okay. Oh, there's no easy way to do this, is it? Go over this way. What's stiffly holding? It's this. Okay. Now, this one goes here. This one goes there. Okay. That one goes there. And this one goes wee, all the way home. Okay. Here. Now, hold that over there. Thank you. Now you remember where all those go, right? Okay. We'll be fine then. It all goes here. This card, I need a number 1 Phillips for this. The screw's different. Yeah, that's not gonna get in there. We're gonna need a number 1. This is this card appears to perform a multitude of functions. You think? A multitude? It's probably a multifunction card. It might be the one they call the MFC. This is the main interface between the computer and the robot. This is where it all happens. So all those plugs, it's very important that they go back in the correct sockets. If we get any of them wrong, the robot won't work. There's probably people on the internet freaking out just in that I've taken it out of them. Donkey shit. Okay. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, I'm removing the MFC. I am holding the MFC. The MFC says nothing terribly interesting, really. Kuka MFC 1.08. And on the one chip that has a sticker, LP Electronic GmbH HV 2.1 67 Bravo Foxtrot 350-343-516. And putting the MFC back in its appropriate ISA 16-bit slot. If you ever pull out a card, it's got the giant fingers, goes in a brown slot, or black slot, sometimes a brown. It's an ISA card. If it only has this set of fingers, it's an 8-bit. If it has both, it's a 16-bit. And you'll notice this slides in back here all the way.
Zip file.
For those of you that have never played with a full-length card before, that's what those funny slots are on the other side of your computer. We're in all the way. Are we seated? We are seated. I have the screw. I have the right screwdriver. I have succeeded in not cross-threading it, whereas the previous guy had. You remember how those go, right?
No.
Well, you're hooking it up, so you better get it right. On live television. Okay.
Pressure.
Bring it back. Now you know how you put it back together? Exact opposite of how we took it apart is how you put it back together. Alright, so we'll start by mounting that, which we know went to these two screws because I put them separate. So you, sir, tighten those down. Okay, so we start down here. That one obviously goes here. And I'm plugging these in by squeezing the connector from below so that I don't put any torsion on or leverage on the card itself. I'm going to plug this one in back here, which is X805, going under that and into there. Okay, positively seated. Connecting this, just totally not an IDE cable. And this here, rocking them into position beautifully. I'm gonna rock you into position, I tell you what. And this one goes in and under and around and mates. Just like so. Okay, positive engagement on a key lock. And then this top one up here. It's tighter than a nun's nasty in there. Right there. What the fuck? Oh my god. Get this kid off my set.
Leave the cat.
Okay, that one's in and pin locked. The last thing is this up here, and then the ones on top. 836, 835. Okay, no extra bits there. Plug 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Card is seated and square. Are you nervous? See that big switch on the wall?
Yeah.
Flip it up. Hang on. Is the plug plugged in? The big plug? Flip switch?
This one?
Yep.
Other one.
Here. Flip that. Oh, fuck!
I jumped a mile.
on the screen.
Sure. You want to plug it back in?
Yeah. Starting 95. Okay, you're in.
See if it'll actually work.
It might. I got a background. I still got the weirdness with the video. Andrew, we may have a bad teach pendant on this one. And we're still showing no signal. Test that cable with a different signal source. We used to have a problem with a specific video cable that wouldn't work out here. I remember that was the thing. Test that cable with a different source and see what you think. Alright. We're loading cross 3.
Isn't clear.
If we get past this, hey! We're past the place where we were stuck before. It's loading. This part takes a minute. I've got lights happening on the MFC card. Cougar Robot Modder Client 1.0. Everybody stay away from the arm. Show the bottom, that's where all the stuff happens. It's down here. Okay.
I'm at the... Right there.
There?
This one I know.
Ooh, it's way faster than the old one. You want me to try that one? Is that a different cable? Alright, here. Squeak, you hold that. Don't touch any buttons. Got anything? Still nothing? Kuka TP basis.
Is that supposed to be up there?
No. That's problem in the screen, probably. Alright, guys, we've got data. Alright. Ed, you got a cable in there. Now, let me see if I can make it work.
I got a what? Where?
Got a cable in there. Chris, you're right in front of the live camera.
Oh, sorry. I'm going with RDW. Power on finished. Error on writing driver LPDN channel 2. Yeah, you're out. Commands inhibited. not a master. It says it doesn't need mastering.
Yes.
Won't let me move it. Won't let me move it, and I can't read certain things. My button is depressed. I'm supposed to have manual control, and I do not. Yeah, I'm in manual. Here's my thing. Active commands inhibited. I'm doing something wrong and I don't know what. Because I should be able to move the robot right now. But I can't see this corner of the screen, which is why I was hoping to be able to get that working. I'm in mastering mode.
It's making noise behind me.
Yeah, it's clicking in the mode.
Cat, of course, the cat's behind you.
But it won't let me move anything. Yeah, I'm not hearing the brakes come off or anything. So it's powered up, it's booted. I'm at the final last step, and I can't get it to choose. I don't know why. We're in T1 here, so we're in teach mode, and we're in T1, 10%. Here, read the bottom of the screen. Here, listen. Here's our status. I'm in manual control. I click it. You can see we go to access control, and she's not letting me move. So I'm gonna go through the error messages. Watch here. I'm gonna go here.
I got like the biggest glare. That's better.
Ready? Error writing driver LPDN channel 2. Writing driver channel 1, channel 2. Perform mastering 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set robot number, program robot name. It really misses home. Yeah. It also won't let me acknowledge out of those errors, which is really annoying. It wants to be mastered. Let's, because I can always unmaster it later, let's just do a fake mastering to it. But to master it, it's supposed to let me move the axes, and it won't let me move the axes. Like I'm in mastering mode, I got my master close button. Axis 1 is correct, so I can master that. 2 is way off. Can I move you? Nothing's joking. Nothing's joking. You should move now. Not moving. I've just mastered the robot while in the shipping position, which is a great idea. Still won't let me move any axes. Any luck? Okay. Were you able to get video to there? Huh?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Show me what you got. No joy. Okay, so we don't get video out of the card. Alright, well that's something. Alright. Well, that's our progress for the evening. I'm going to shut it down. And it just fucking hammers out. We got to replace the batteries. And we got to figure out how to, huh? What?
Main?
Nah, leave that on because it might charge the batteries or something. I'll just leave the main on. Oh, I gotta put the cover back on. Let's do that. Well, we got it to fully boot. Next step is to get it to move. And we need a better teach pendant, because the screen on this one's still messed up. It's way better than the last one. This one at least failed in a different way. It isn't dead by impact. The last one, when we first got the robot, the pendant had just about as much usable screed area. There was just a tiny little spot in the corner. It was the lower right corner. And it had a spot about as big as a thumbprint that didn't work. And it had been hit. You could tell it was an impact. And it broke into glass in the LCD. And over the many years that we had that robot, it just got worse and worse and worse. And fuck! I'm not going to be the first person to leave a part out of the robot. I will take that whole damn cabinet off.
You still ruining Robot Christmas?
I'm doing fine. Everything's going according to plan. Everything's fine. I may have omitted one terribly unimportant, and yet it's in there, part when reassembling the damn robot. So I will grab you.
Grounding rod?
Huh?
Grounding rod?
No, it's a foam pad that protects the cards from getting dislodged.
Oh.
That failed at doing its job because the cards became dislodged.
Oh.
And once I reseated them all, like cleaned it out, took every card out, examined it, put every card back in, robot booted.
Right.
It's the high quality shipping we had.
Yeah. The Willy Bubba trucking line. Y'all got yourselves some robots! Wow, I ain't never seen a science place before.
This truck's got air ride. When I hit a bump, it goes up in the air.
whatever, where I can feed a video cable in so it can be plugged in when the door's closed?
I'm sure somewhere in there is a hole. And if there isn't, I will make one.
There's a hole right here.
There's a hole. Okay. Where's the hole come out?
It's in the
It's
in
bottom
bottom
left
right
corner.
corner. There's
Yeah.
3 holes in the backside. I don't know if you can see them.
That's where all the other wires are.
I do not see any holes.
Looks like it goes into the power supply.
Well, there's a big box on the bottom of this here that's like enclosed.
Well, if I feed it right about here, can you get it up from there?
Yeah, actually, I can, maybe. I got a plug here, it doesn't do anything. And if I pop that out, we'll do it tomorrow, but if I pop this out and I pop this out, this plug comes out and there's nothing there. There's nothing going on with that plug, so we can bring this right on in. I also have a blank plate right here, and I could come in that plate, join into the bundle, and come right up into the dance. Okay? So, before we do that, before I go through that, we're going to test this cable and have a solid, reliable video feed out of the box, and then I will mount it in the box.
I can run that test tomorrow morning.
Okay. For tonight, the robot softly sleeps.
That's the same key for the paper towel holders at work.
Yeah? Yeah. All right, you guys have fun. That's tonight's Captain's Block.